everyone, Umajiona here, and today I'm gonna be reading chapter 1133 of the One Piece manga. It seems like this chapter is really big. I don't know what happened. I have not been spoiled, but I've seen people's like the titles for people's reactions, like them freaking out. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put my excitement too high. We'll just read it. I won't even talk about it. But I was not spoiled. Anyway, 1133. The title is called Praise. Oh, hold them. Hold'em attacks. Hand over all your belongings. Is it a Hold'em? Seriously? Did he take the... What do you call this? The katana? Yeah. Why did I not wonder about where Hold'em was? After all of that. He was just beat up by Luffy and then he didn't come back again, right? Anyway, Speed is burned. There's smoke coming out of, what's his name? Kamijiro? The lion in his crotch. But what is this Hold'em? Seriously. Anyway, he took Tama. But Yamato's there. It's not come on. There's no way that he would win against Yamato. Oh, the notes. The new raid update for Pokemon Go is insane. The only drawback is my editor caught me playing. Oh, Oda. I love when he says this because we always think all he does in his life is, work on One Piece. But he's enjoying life, so that's good. Oh! What? 22 years ago. We're getting a flashback all of a sudden? 22 years ago was the Ohara incident. Oh, okay. It's gonna be about Saul then. A distorted truth. That what happened at Ohara? It still sends chills down my spine. What a tragedy. The civilian evacuation ship suddenly burst into flames. Oh, come on. This is what's his name? Spandam's dad. I forgot his name. Spandine? The mortifying screams I heard from that inferno is something I'll never forget. And fake news. And Nico Robin was responsible to think she sank all those warships too. She's a devil masquerading as an 8-year-old. He was the reason why Robin got the bounty poster. It was crazy that when they said that, I believe that Robin was... she's probably capable of doing that. But to think that Robin did that as an 8-year-old... 8-year-olds are, I'm not underestimating them. But, well, Robin was introduced as a villain. And so it just lines up for her to do bad things, even though she was a kid. But I guess I did feel bad that I believed it. We cannot let the world know the full details. Of course, because they would find out that you're lying. This brutal incident would traumatize children everywhere. If you see her, just report it. Do not approach. That fugitive is on this island. I saw her. She had the eyes of a stone cold killer. The world, man. Seriously, we don't know the truth anymore because I realized that, too late in the game. But we have our own point of view, right? And that's just how we're gonna see things. Something that I thought was good before, I now see as bad. Sometimes when you step back and you're out of that group or environment, that's when you start seeing the red flags, oh yeah, that was bad. But you have to kind of step back, right? So it's just so hard. I guess we shouldn't judge, but it's so hard, so fun to judge. So bad. She has a scholarly intellect. Look at Robin. And lacks any trace of empathy. They say that while she like feeds dogs in like the cold winter. Look at that bounty. Let's shoot to kill. Don't. Gosh, they put her as like dead or alive for an 8-year-old. Don't hold back just cause she looks young. She is young, you dum-dums. She has mysterious powers. Hurry and catch her. I can't sleep knowing she's out. Come on, she didn't do anything to you. I wish she'd just die already. The Marines need to take her out. She's an enemy of the world. It breaks my heart. I mean, these are like newly drawn, but we've heard these things. People told her this. But to see it all over again, it just makes me so sad for Robin. Even though now she probably feels better, she had closure of that after the I Wanna Live scene in Enies Lobby, and then like living her life with the Straw Hats. But you know, when she remembers these things, I can imagine it's a trauma. It's hard to, you don't just forget. Oh, I'm so sorry, Robin. These people are crap. Oh no, they're showing Robin like at the edge of a cliff, and it seems like she run there. Live, Robin. But she didn't do it because mom told her to live. Good job, Robin, listening to your mom. Imagine if she just jumped there. Like, she won't even meet Luffy. It took darn 20 years to get there. But she found them. They found her. Saul, listen carefully, Robin. You're all alone right now. But someday, without a doubt, you will find true friends. But Saul, I'm scared. I'm so scared of everyone. Valid. All the people that she lived with after what happened to Ohara were mean people. They were taking advantage of her. They just wanted to take the bounty after killing her or like giving her to the Marines. When things are unbearable, just laugh, Tereshishi. Remember what I taught you. Laugh like this. It's gone. Hey, what are you? Tereshishi. She leaves a trail of thefts and murder wherever she goes. She drew Ohara on the map. Aww. I hear she uses her childlike appearance to lure poor souls in. Oh, okay. They're really demonizing her by saying that she's actually older and that she's not 8 years old, but she makes herself look young so that like a fake out. So that people won't, be wary of her. Only to slit their throats as they sleep. What? That's insane. That little shit should go snuff it. That's seriously the only thing that she held on to. Mom, well, two things. Mom saying to live, Robin, and Saul also telling her to live, but when it gets hard, she should laugh. Go, get lost. No, Bean. We're back to the present. Oh my gosh, please tell me Saul is fine. Last time they said he was sick, or like he's fallen sick, so that's bad. But hopefully, like Robin's so excited to see him. She even cut her hair the way so that she would look like how she did when they first met. There's support on this tree. Is this a sea on clouds? Drop anchor. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a port on the tree. This is the Western Village port, and they are sea clouds, of course. Welcome back, captains. That's interesting. Are they using cloud stuff because it's so big and that would be the convenient thing? Are they somehow related to the Skypeans? Or are like 2 layers of Elbaf, because it was so big, would it be considered as a sky island? Like the bottom part, the realm of the dead, would be a regular island, but then the realm of the sun and heaven would be considered sky islands because they were so high up, because they're big. I would imagine that the Adam tree would be at least 10,000 meters high, because the Eve one that's in Marijoa is even taller, because it reaches down to Fishman Island, which is 10,000 meters under, like, sea. So, and then on top of the Marijoa is the Eve tree. So that would be kind of like double the height. Then Adam would be about that height as well. Then it would be considered a half a sky island. Never mind. I talk so much, but all I'm saying is, like, it's a sky island. That's why they're using clouds. Sorry. Welcome back, captains. Your lateness really had us worried. My brain is bugging out. It's also out of this world. Well, I guess Brooke never made it to Sky Island, so it's very different for him. But the rest of the crew, they've seen, like, these clouds, but for him it's very different. And Frankie as well, I guess. How majestic. Wow. The others are here. What happened to me? Whoa, and they just meet there. Check this out. This is awesome. Wow. Bonnie having the time of her life. Oh my, what's that? That's Svalor. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. That's incredible. What a country. Oh my gosh, it flies? Like the ship. Hydrogen ship. It flies. It has clouds on the paddles. It's a mist ship. Mist ship that moves using island clouds. That's so cool. That's incredible. What a country. The climate here, double pages. The climate here on Elbaf is perfect for all this. Island and sea clouds, shabao bubbles, rainbows, and hovers. Look at all the technology they have coexisting here. I'll say they do have, like, the Shabon bubbles as well. So it's climate based, right? Does that mean this one has the same kind of climate as Shabonte? The climate here on Elbaf is perfect for all this. Okay, yeah, I've read that. Straw Hat, Usolan, my comrades. I love how Hyruddin goes like, straw hats. Oh no, he says straw hat to Luffy. I thought he was saying like, oh, the straw hats, and then singles out Usopp because he's got Usopp. Welcome to Elbaf. Robin, nice haircut. I figured you'd get one. Why? Because of Saul? That's Nami saying that. You look like you've gotten well acquainted with Elbaf. Long time no see, Hyruddin. Oh, Luffy remembered his name! Yo, Hyruddin. Good for you. I've been keeping up with your progress. An emperor already, huh? As expected of our big boss. I'll introduce everyone later, but Rhodo's tied up. Us four make up the new giant pirates. We're your subordinates. Us five. He's like, us four. They removed Rhodo already. And I'm assuming, oh, that's Rhodo saying us five. I'm a part of this, guys. New giant pirates. It's a pleasure. I told you I don't want subordinates. Well, it's our choice. Diga ga 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 ga. That's so cute. Sanji still got like this sigurd. Double page again. Even this insular nation was swept away with excitement when we heard about Big Mom's defeat in Wano. Yeah, they're all gonna like him because he defeated, well, not necessarily him, but Big Mom was defeated in Wano where Luffy was. Big Mom. Yeah, Lin Lin and I were friends once, but she did something that the people of Elbaf consider unforgivable. Yeah, she killed, Yoru. Hey, Hyrudine, save the chit-chat for after our toast. Food and drinks come first. Rodo's still hanging there crucified. I guess this is their, punishment because, Loki is also tied up like this. He didn't have a cross, but they probably don't have a cross as big. But it was the same thing. He was like tied up in chains like that. We've prepared a mountain of it for you. A mountain to scale with us, I hope. Let's head for the tavern. Yeah, everyone's excited to see them. I love how you see the giants. They are kind of like normal size. And then you see like Luffy and the gang like this. Yippee, food, I'm starving. I got so excited, I'm running low on energy too. Hey, Luffy. She probably wants to see Saul. Southwest of the western village. I'm fine going alone, really. No way. I want to be there. Me too. It's a good excuse to sightsee. Agreed. Yeah, Robin, you should let Saul meet all these friends that you made. He was the guy who told you, live, Robin, because you would meet people someday. People would love you for who you are, and they would stay with you. Go live with them. It was Saul who said that. You gotta introduce them to him. So they're going. And Mr. Saul did say he wanted to show Robin-chan the library. Yeah, the library. Yeah, they took here. Oh, so let's head down to the school. Thanks for guiding us, Gerd. It's no trouble. It's not far. Not Robin. Chopper is on top of her head. Forget it, Robin. As captain, I gotta greet someone who took care of one of our crewmates properly. Good job, Luffy. What? Where did you pick up that idea? It's just the right thing to do. Yeah. Like, that's what Ace said. Right? I have to meet Shanks and tell him my thanks because he took care of Luffy. I get it. We'll save that toast for after you fetch Saul. I'll prep that special mousse for ya. Take your time. That means we're not having a toast just yet. We're having the banquet at the end of Elbaf. That's what's gonna happen. So even you warriors study hard. Oh, come on, Usopp. Mr. Saul is primarily a history teacher, but he also teaches us about various books. Oh, interesting. This is Warrior Springs, and by the water side is the Owl Library. Spring, it looks like it leads to a beach. That's right, it's a beach, formed from broken off parts of the tree. There's no tide, but that waterfall at the source is always making waves. It's like a real sea. That's gorgeous. The, what do you call this? The building has like this Wano-esque thing, like the roof. And the library's over there. Alright, let's go get him. We gotta bring Saul back to the tavern. He wants to eat. Hold it. This is Robin's reunion. My heart's pounding, she says. Oh my gosh. But he's sick, no. This is bad. It's Mr. Saul. He's fallen and he can't get up. Tonight I've fallen. Seriously, we came just to see him. This is a reunion 22 years in the making, and he just collapsed. I'm a doctor. I'll examine him. Yeah. Right away. Where is he? Get him all fixed up. Chopper, everything's riding on you. He's over there. He just fell all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Saul? Is he just reenacting how they first met? And he was like moored in the beach. That's why they said like it looks like a beach. Because he was reenacting it so that it would look like... Oh, that's so sweet. But damn it, Saul. You scared us. No. See? He's right there. And Robin is laughing because she got it right away. Smart girl. How silly. And Saul knew. Saul knew that Robin would get that. And he was even wearing the same thing that he was wearing back then. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Hey, don't mock the sick. It's fine. I'll go to him on my own. You can all stay here. I'm gonna cry, Robin! Oh my gosh. But Robin, son, Robin. And to think I got all worked up over nothing. And she's wearing a dress just like what she wore when she was a kid. I bet it's purple. There he is. Peek. He scares her, goes like rah, back when he did before, and Robin was just standing there like she did, like with her hands like on her back, just like the dots. Did I get ya? He does have like scars, I guess. Guess not. They show Robin as a kid and Robin now. Too much. Robin. I know you're not... Makeup coming off. I know you're not a kid anymore. Sorry, I wasn't sure how to break the ice after all this time. I wasn't sure how to break the ice. Come on, I love your puns. Oh, you still have that same funny laugh. That is she. Yep, it's so ridiculous. Now let me get a good look at your face. So, oh, he lost a leg. He has a peg leg. Former Navy Vice Admiral Robin Savior, that he is. You've grown as pretty as Olvia. You look just like her. What? Like mother? Yeah. Oh, there's too much. We cannot give up. On the future you will live in. You'll understand someday. You have kind eyes just like her. Did you hear Vegapunk's broadcast, Robin? Wait, I'm gonna cry. I was there when it happened, so I couldn't hear much. But I read the coverage of it in the papers. I see... History is written by the victors. Those words were Ohara's legacy. They were supposed to have been buried in history, left to vanish without anyone hearing. And yet the voices of the scholars of Ohara were passed on. Vegapunk was a true scientist. He refused to preach about right and wrong, but in the end, he still risked his life to tell everyone. Ohara and Vegapunk took a huge leap of faith. I'm sure their sacrifice will shape the future. Yeah. And yours too. Does it hurt? It's just so cute. I'm crying more than Robin. Robin's like, chill, man. No. Nah, I'm harder to kill than I thought. When I came to, I found myself drowning in the ocean. The ice must have melted in that inferno and swept me into the water. It was a while later when I found out you survived too. Oh, those reports really ticked me off. They said such awful things about you. It's okay, you guys survived. That's why. So, Aokiji didn't kill him. He put him, that's why it was called Ice Time Capsule, because it protected him while the island is burning. He put him in in ice thick enough to protect him from the fire, so that he, like, after the fire's done and the ice has melted, he would just be in the water and he'd be fine. So he didn't kill him. He actually protected him and made it look like he did kill him. I still don't like Aokiji though, what he did to Garp. Let's not focus on the dark stuff. Hey, Saul. Aren't you going to praise me for being alive? Robin's like this. Like... Right, of course I am. A kid like you against the whole wide world. Oof. I did Robin. Oh, Robin. Oh, he gave her a hug. She was asking for a hug. But Robin's like, ooh. You did great staying alive, Robin. 22 long years. I can't. Thank you for being such a survivor. This is bringing back all the memories of Anya's lobby and Water 7. I'm so glad we're able to meet again after all this time. Robin smiling. Professor, Mom, Saul, why am I the one who has to live? I can't stand it. I want to die. No, she's crying. I'm crying. Dang it, Robin. But somebody else survived. This is probably what Luffy felt when he saw Sabo alive. Because it's like, I thought both my brothers were dead. But there's still one, who's alive right now. Dang it. I've missed you so much, Saul. Robin. Oh, look at her. She looks like a little girl again. I miss you too. Darn you all. I didn't think I would cry. I was expecting this to be like a big lore drop or something like that. And I totally forgot about Saul. I'm so sorry. Darn it. You're just crying there. They're all crying. They're all crying. Well, I guess not Zoro, not Jinbei, not Luffy. Luffy's smiling. But all of them are crying. Of course, Frankie. Even Brooke on the side there. We're all crying. But Luffy's laughing. A tearful reunion. Color spread next issue. Nice. One Piece will return December 23rd. It's okay. What is it now? 7th. That's fine. We know this is gonna happen. It's gonna be a break, and then there's like Christmas, and then there's gonna be a new year. It's fine. We good. That chapter was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I cried so much. I didn't expect it to be this. Come on. Oh, it's so crazy. Because to be honest, there's not much that happened in this chapter. Half of it was flashback that was similar to what we already saw. But when you think about it, like, coincidentally, right now I am rewatching Water 7. And so this is kind of like the Robin feels are very recent feeling for me because of the rewatch. But imagine, when was it? Was it like chapter 200 something or 300? No, 200 something for Water 7 in Enya's lobby. And now we're at 1133. And I don't know. Every time, though, like Robin's backstory just hurts so much. I feel like we all can somehow relate to that feeling of being alone, or not finding people who get you the way you want them to get you. But it was worse for Robin because she literally lost family, a whole island, and she thought she was alone all this time. But Saul has been there wishing her well because he knew she was alive, but also that a very happy feeling for Robin that she finally found people in the Straw Hats who would stay with her until the end. And it's just that I don't even know what to call that feeling. But enduring all the hard times, only looking forward to that moment when you finally find the people you're looking for. It took her 20 years. 20 years to find the Straw Hats. Just imagine how many times she might have wanted to just end it. You know, an 8-year-old standing at the edge of a cliff, thinking, like, I can't do this anymore. But she held on to what her mother said and what Saul said. And that's what kept her going. And she had to go through so much. We didn't even see what happened in that 20 years. Like, we saw when she was a child, probably like the first year of it. And then some of when she was with Crocodile. We don't know exactly what happened in those so long years. We didn't. I can only imagine what she had to go through. Not just physical, like hunger and being exhausted, not having a home, but that emotional thing that you just feel like you're nothing. Like, why do I have to keep living when nobody else appreciates me, you know? Robin, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for her. Like, this panel of them side by side saying they missed each other. It reminds me of something, but then I can't remember what it was. I don't remember exactly where I heard it from. I'm thinking either from The Chosen, like a Chosen review by Grafted maybe, or maybe a K-drama. I don't remember exactly. But there was this question like, why? Oh, was it? Or maybe it was Father Mike. I can't remember, from Ascension. Maybe, I don't remember. Anyway, the question was, why do people cry when they're so happy? You know, happy tears. Why do we cry when we are actually happy? Like, that's weird, right? You cry when you're sad. Why would you cry when you're happy? But wherever I heard it from said that it's because we're thinking of the what ifs, what could have, you know? Like when you see someone and they're alive and you thought they were dead, it was thinking that if they died, I wouldn't have this moment. I'm so happy that I'm seeing you, but I know what it would be like if you were dead, or if we're not going to see each other again, right? It's the what ifs that make us cry because we know what it could be otherwise, right? Like, I'm so happy I saw you again, because otherwise you would be dead and we won't see each other ever again. Like, that's the emotion that I'm pulling from this. Like, look at Robin. Literally like a baby, because Saul is huge. He's a giant. I can't believe they tricked us, though. of them saying that he's fallen and he's like ill, blah blah blah. But as soon as I saw him on there on the beach wearing the same clothes that he was wearing when they first met, I was like, oh, come on, Saul. Where was it? Because the lady was like, he's fallen and he can't get up. And everyone's freaking out. Like Chopper's saying, I'm a doctor, I can go help him. But then the lady was like, he's over there, he just fell all of a sudden. And I'm like, no, he's staging it. That was so sweet that both of them decided to do like an event when they see each other. Like Robin cut her hair, she's wearing those clothes to kind of reenact it, and he's there on the beach. And he even did the same thing, like, rah, it didn't work, right? Because it didn't work for Robin before. That was just so sweet. And it's saying that they didn't forget. Ugh. That was just so crazy. That day, not that day, but like 3 days before, or like a week before, he got there to that island of all islands. And it was Robin who saw him. Saul saved Robin. Can you imagine? Like the tiny, small things that happen in life. You don't know. It would have such a big impact. Like, seriously? Okay, I'm just gonna cry now. Darn it. Anyway, I feel like I'm just gonna keep crying the more I talk about it, so I'm just gonna stop here. Let me know what you thought of this chapter down below. If I missed anything, I'm notorious with this, you know. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below. And all your thoughts, just put it down there. We'll talk about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.